sejahtera Puan. So untuk malware analysis, grup saya adalah saya sendiri, Darindraj, Satish, Tiban dengan Balachandra. So saya akan start dengan analysis overview. Malware analysis is widely considered to be absolutely essential for all sorts of crimeware analysis that may be required in an organization. As a matter of fact, there are too many malware variants that are able to sneak their way into the IT exoskeleton of a company. With the literal million of such noxious programs and apps being invited almost every month, most of them are heavily disguised so as to be able to hide their real intent. While firewall and anti-malware software can and indeed does help, but sometimes it is not always enough, and there is where malware analysis basically comes into the picture. So next, my friend Balchandra will present one.
Hi guys, my name is Balachandra. Today I'm going to present about type of malware analyzers. There are two types of malware analysis that security experts perform. These are static malware analyzers and dynamic malware analyzers. The two malware analyzers achieve similar goals. Abilities tools required are different. Static analysis is the actual review of code and working through it. Dynamic analysis mean by which the malware carries on the when executed, also that get installed. To whom converse with how it runs when performing malware analysis. Both static dynamic malware analysis shall be performed. This is gain a total understanding of how specific malware functions. Malware function take into the consideration better defenses to shield the organization. The organizations must know about the laws about reverse coding engineering. Before attempting the reversing, check the local country laws about reverse code engineering. Static malware analysis. We need to know that static malware analysis. Static malware analysis is performed by looking at the software code and of the malware. This is to gain a better comprehension of how the malware functions. While performing static malware analysis, antivirus software will run in the malware. While such a shell script will be examined, most likely reverse engineering shall be performed using programs. Examples are debuggers, disassemblers, and decompilers. After reversing malware, the IT team will be able to see how to the source code of the malware functions. Seeing how the code functions allow the IT team fabricate better safeguards. They will also save a sanity check on the finished dynamic malware analyzers. Malware today becoming more focused on seeing how malware intercept system can be diminished inspection to an organization. In this way, it decreases the general expense. Dynamic malware analysis. Dynamic malware analysis is quick method of malware analysis. When performing dynamic malware analysis, look at how the malware carries on the check on the changes malware makes a baseline system. It is a basic that malware lab isn't associated with another network. Files must be transferred utilizing a read-only medium. We can only read by medium. There are changes in the system that shall raise a warning, includes files that have been altered or included. There are a few services that have been installed by any system setting have been adjusted and new processes are running. This would incorporate DNS server settings, the workstation which have been changed. Besides the behavior of the system itself, network traffic will be likewise and be analyzed. We know what behavior the malware performs these activities. The response to the questions and the IT team to perform a malware analysis. Okay, second one. No record gets away from the consideration of the Commodore Forensic Analysis tool. The unknown files are dispatched cloud-based analysis. These represent the more certified dangers. Also get Commando's all-in-one advanced endpoint protection with default any platform malware protection. It is unlike most endpoint solutions that really open a blacklist to block no bad files. It stops no files continues running on your endpoints. You can recop your organization, just complete the Commodore forensic analysis and Commodore and advanced endpoint protection programming. Okay, this is from me. Thank you. I press it to my friend. Thank you.
Selamat sejahtera Puan, saya Satish Murugesan. Seterusnya, best technique used for malware analysis. Statics analysis. The technique refers to analyzing the portable executable files in bracket PE files without running them. Malware commonly used binary packer such as UPX and ASPX shells to avoid being analyzed. A PE file needs to unpack and decompress before being analyzed. To decompile Windows executable files is disassembler tool can be used, such as IDA Pro and DBG. The display assembly instruction provide information about the malware and extract pattern to identify the attacker. The detection pattern can be extracted in static analysis like window API calls, string signature, control flow graph in bracket CFG, opcode operation codes frequently and byte sequence engram. In the following, we explain the main features in static analysis. Almost all programs use Windows API in bracket short for application program interface. Calls to communicate with the operating system. For example, the OpenFileW is the window API in kernel 32 in DII that creates a new file or opens an existing one. Therefore, API calls refer the behavior of program that could be considered as an essential mark in malware detection. Next, dynamic analysis. It is also called behavior analysis. In this analysis, suspicious files are executed and monitored in a controlled environment like VM, emulator, or simulator. In fact, files need to be analyzed in invisible environment for simple reason that some malware are supported with anti-visual machine and anti-emulator techniques. Malware behave normally when they detected such as environment and do not show any malicious activity. Compared to static analysis, dynamic analysis is more effective as they know need to disassemble the infected files to analyze it. And in addition, dynamic analysis is able to detect known and unknown malware. Furthermore, obfuscated and polyphomic malware cannot evade dynamic addiction. However, dynamic analysis is time-intensive and resources-consuming. Variables techniques can be used with dynamic analysis, such as function call monitoring, function parameters analysis, instruction trace, and information flow tracking. Reviewing the surveyed papers, API, and system calls are largely employed in malware dynamic analysis as well as file system, Windows registry, and network features. Next, my friend will be continuing. Thank you.
Okay, selamat sejahtera Puan.
Nama saya Tipan. Okay, best tools which can be implemented to analyze the network from ransomware or any threats and attacks. Cuckoo Sandbox. In the developer's own words, Cuckoo Sandbox is a malware analysis system built by a team of volunteers during the Google Summer of Code project back in 2010. It is an open source platform that automates malicious files analysis for Windows OS, Linux, and Android and gives some details and meaningful feedback regarding how each file presented behave in isolated environment. And since it's open source software, contributors are continuously writing intention which provide enchant functionally. Okay, Yara rules. Yara is an open source malware attribution tools used to classify malware samples based on textual or binary patterns once they have been analyzed in Cuckoo. Using Yara, researchers write description of malware families based on patterns. Okay, Remnux. The Linux toolkit was designed as a one-stop shop for analysis looking to reserve engineering malware samples. Based on Ubuntu, Remnux incorporates many tools into one to examine Windows and Linux-based malware with ease.